Hi everyone. Lists are trickling in still. We are 1 month out from the deadline for list hand-in and 1 month and 2 weeks out from Sealand Open. And the lists are still trickling in. And this one is again a list that someone sent to me for a little bit of feedback before they actually hand in their final list. This list is from Anders Olsen, who is one of the players who are trying to become competitive players here in Denmark. He is learning how to do that, and I've sort of been giving him hints and tips and tricks. So he and I have been talking quite a lot. Also, meta playing about his games and discussing what he could have done differently and all of that. So let's go and see what he's planning for Sealand Open. Just to remind everyone, Sealand Open is a competitive event. Right now we have 32 players. It takes place in Copenhagen on the 6th and 7th of May. And a lot of the players from Northern Europe, some Polish players, a few German players and some Dutch players are coming, and maybe even the Swedes as well. It's a dual generic platoon that 1,000 points. That's the rules, the pack. Right. So Anders is bringing 999 points, 14 order dice. 14 order dice is a really good place to be. I was 13 at the WTC with the same amount of points, and I was a little bit low on order dice, but not critically so. So 14 is good. He brings a regular second lieutenant with an extra man. If you want to save points on us, this is one place where you could. The lieutenant is always vulnerable no matter what you do, and having him regular may not be worth the extra points. But yeah, you can. You definitely can. Then a commando section of 7 men. Oh, these are tough guys. Behind enemy lines, tough fighters, submachine guns on all of them. Right, very, very good. An SAS deception team. They have an improvised bomb, so they can actually leave a bomb on the table. I think they have to. Do they have to go down or something? I can't remember. But they leave a bomb and then they move away, and then they can trigger that bomb if enemies move close to it, which is really cool. And they are a small team. They're very survivable. They're veterans. A little bit expensive, but definitely worth it. Free forward artillery observer. Oh, by the way, we're going to have to check if these are allowed in generic reinforced platoons. I can't actually remember, but there is a whole list of the allowed units on us. Go and watch the pack if we are in doubt here. A forward artillery reserve, of course. A Gurkha section. These are very, very useful. You don't actually need the submachine guns on them, but they're very useful. And the 7-man section is very, very close to what is meta right now. I myself tend to run them in 8-man units, but I can see the point of running a 7-man unit. That means that you have to lose more than 50% before you have to take the test. So typically you'll want to do that with all your units, run them at odd numbers, because that means you have to lose one more before you take the test, in relation to the size of the unit anyway. The reason why I run 8-man units of Gurkhas when I run Gurkhas is because that'll give me a few more men, a few more casualties to chip away before I actually end up having an ineffective assault unit. Then we have regular infantry with double submachine guns. Not needed. You could save a few points of that as well. You can just have them as riflemen and just skirmish, staying on your own half of the board, skirmish, go down if anything shoots at them. Perfectly fine. Royal Engineers, very, very good. Very strong unit. These, however, could benefit from a few submachine guns. They really could. They're going to push up and push into the enemy lines. Toughest boots, very good rule for everything here. This, however, benefits you in close combat, and you have one dedicated close combat unit, maybe two with the commando section. So if you want more of your army to benefit from your national special rule, I would take Vengeance, which removes pins, which is very useful always, and also works for vehicles. But I would experiment a little bit with it, and Tough as Boots is pretty good, because it gives you extra attacks in close combat. Inexperienced medium mortar, very meta. Sniper team, regular, nice. Medium artillery piece with a medium howitzer here, spotter, all of that. Yes. You could downgrade it though to a light howitzer, save a few points actually, and benefit from the 25 pounder, which means that you have an AT gun as well. But a medium howitzer is a good tool. That 3-inch template will delete infantry. The SAS armored jeep, very, very cool. It has so many machine guns, an HMG to pin or damage veterans or light vehicles. It has frontal armor, so it's armored in the front. It will take pins, but you can't kill it with small arms fire. Very cool. SAS demolition team. They've got Lewis bombs as well. They can also plant bombs. Behind enemy lines, stubborn, tough fighter. Yes, very cool. Again, we need to check if they are allowed engineer reinforced platoons, but if they are, take them. Bren carrier with LMGs, regular. Yes. This is very good for the engineers. They need some sort of transport, and the Bren carrier will do that for you. And a Dhaka Steward. Right. That is a very, very good list. Although there are a few things that I would change, I think this has real potential. Anas, I look so much forward to seeing you play this list, and I hope you do well at Sealand Open. I am rooting for you. And, if you do badly, well, we learn from our losses, don't we? And I really look forward to your battle reports. Anas keeps sending me those, and it's great. I learned so much, and I hope so does he. So, right, that was it. Cheers for this time. Bye.